going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Madman coming at you with another reaction video. We're gonna go ahead and check out an Upchurch vlog here. It says, "When they tear you down, build back bigger." And there's his good old Upchurch symbol. You know, I gotta say, man, like the crazies have fucking come out. The line that keeps on coming in my head is what's that line? It's one of them dope tracks that gonna make people say I'm on drugs now. And since all the recent drama, bro, there has been a ridiculous amount of people saying that church is on drugs, and it's like, bro, why are you going to listen to other people? If you've really been following church, why are you going to listen to other people and start coming up with this bullshit? Like, y'all just a bunch of haters. That's all I got to say on that one. The symbol, y'all that don't know, chances are if you're following me, you probably already know, but church has come up with a new symbol. Like, he was trying to come up with a Creek Squad flag and a symbol to represent and all that kind of shit. Like, this is Upchurch. The fucking cross is to represent church. The U is for up. Like, it was just something he came up with, bro. So, without further ado, let's jump up in this one.
Creek Squad, how y'all doing this morning? This message is simply for you guys. I see a lot of people leaving good stuff in the comment section. I want to say thank y'all for that. I want to reassure you guys that I am fine. I see all these conspiracy theories and stuff people are posting. Pretty much, I'm just here to tell you that, I mean, you can watch them, but it's not true.
Yeah.
It just ain't. There's nothing that these people can do to make what they're saying true.
True.
Which is why they yell the loudest. You can yell something as loud as you want. It doesn't mean what you're yelling is a fact. It doesn't mean what you're yelling is going to come true. It doesn't mean what you're yelling is going to make my life what these people wish it was.
Right.
Which is horrible. I mean, they're all over the internet, you know, his life is horrible. My life's not horrible. What are you talking about? I just went and shot guns with my friends today.
10 yards, no glasses.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I never was a fan of wearing the fucking glasses. I ain't gonna lie there.
Don't break in my house.
Yeah, boo-hoo, my life sucks. Yeah, sure, whatever. If that's a narrative they want to paint, let them paint it. They're just ruining their own life, man. They're wasting time. This whole internet shit. Look, man. Like I said about 2 months ago, I said the only people surviving 2023 on the internet are bosses. Everybody else is gonna go away. I mean, hey, that's just what it is. People want somebody that has leadership. People want to see somebody who is mentally indestructible. People want to see somebody who is headed somewhere for themselves. So the viewer that may not believe in himself as much can see that he can set a destination and he can get there with a lot of work, with a lot of dedication.
You know, something I want to say on that, like, church said mentally indestructible, and like, I feel you on that, dude. I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying, but what I will say is, regardless of what you want to tell people, because there's public and there's private, and in private, dude, it's like, there ain't nothing wrong with feeling pain. There ain't nothing wrong with struggling with whatever, like dealing with shit, with being frustrated, with being sad, with what, you know, negative emotions are part of life. And this isn't so much a message for church, because I know church knows this shit. Like, church has helped reassure me on a lot of shit, to be honest. But, like, this is to the people out there that just see what's on the screen. know that Instagram or YouTube or any of this shit, like, even if people like Church or myself or whoever is trying to be real with you and trying to show honest emotion and stuff like that, know that the vast majority, or even sometimes with ourselves, there's still other emotions, there's still other situations that aren't in the public view, and for good reason. And like, just because you're on a platform does not mean everything has to be on that platform. So this is more oriented for church fans and other people that are fans of celebrities. Like, and I guess I, you know how I juggle with that term celebrity, because I don't follow Church because he's a celebrity. I follow Church because he's fucking real with us. I follow Church because I respect him. But just know emotions are okay. You're not a bad person because you're not feeling it on any certain day. You know what I mean? So, just throwing that out there.
Dedication, blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice. This is how you get respected in the world. You don't get respected in the world by crying and bitching and coattail riding and finger pointing, especially if you're a guy. Women don't like that. They don't think it's attractive, and they ain't finna talk to you because you're really good at whining, bitching, and complaining. And hey, not only women, you think any dudes that are worth a fuck are gonna hang out with you if you cry, bitch, and complain all the time?
Yo, for real, Church, for real. Dude, like, crying, bitching, whining, all that shit, like, we want you to be real, we want you to be honest, but, like, if you're just going to every Tom, Dick, and Harry and whining and complaining and spewing hate and toxicity, like, ain't nobody want that shit. Like, there's a difference between honest emotions and just straight up toxic.
Now, you know why people have let me stick around so long? You know why people
'Cause you real,
have gotten me
motherfucker.
to the point where I have over 3 million subscribers that watch what I do and follow my life? Because I'm respected. You know what I do to these people? I respect them. I respect them
Straight
enough to
up, dude.
conduct myself in a certain way. The same people that's watching this video will see me at Waffle House.
And the people that'll call Church out for, like, flipping the fuck out on camera and shit like that, like, dude, look at the context, bro. Look at what shit he's going through, bro. That's honesty. That's showing you how that shit fucks with him. You know what I mean? Like, most people lose their fucking mind if they dealt with half the shit he's dealt with.
And be like, can I get a picture? And I'm like, well, I got an empty seat. You can sit down with me and eat if you want to.
Skin.
And we get a picture afterwards. That's
Hell yeah,
respect.
Bubba.
That's respecting them. There's a truck full of
Hell
young
yeah.
boys beside me yelling and screaming and trying to film, you know, swerving in traffic. I'm not going to look at them and be like, hey, you fucking idiot. I'm going to be like, hey, Bubba, pull over. And we'll pull over.
Like,
And I'll
hey,
bullshit
bro,
with them
I
for
got
10
you.
minutes. Make their day.
Dope.
That's respecting them.
Dope.
When you give respect like that, as what do you call this? Fucking a public figure in today's age, it goes a lot farther. Because most people are full of shit at this level, okay?
Dude,
So
for
yeah,
real.
actively trying to wake up every day and be something good for people to look up to that may need it in their life goes a lot farther than crying like a diva on the internet. Now, as far as these individuals trying to come after people who follow me, I mean, hey, they might say something to you. Hey, I can't speak for everyone who follows me. If you say something, you know, aimed towards me on the internet, yeah, there is some people just gonna rebuttal back to you. Whether you're talking trash about me or talking trash about them in particular, they're gonna one-up you every time. It doesn't matter who you are. Do you know why that is? Because they love me just like I love them. People stick up for me on here because Those are the people that I've always stuck up for. Those are the people I haven't sold out on. Those are the people I've stayed loyal to. That's where that comes from. Whether you want to call that a cult, a gang, or whatever, you can name it all these very incriminating words. It's none of those things. This is an actual love between people who share similar things in life. If you don't understand that, then you haven't experienced life enough. You haven't been through enough stuff. That's another thing. A lot of these people creating these problems for themselves, they've never experienced a real problem in their life. They've never admitted their own faults. They've never...
The people that create, like, drama out of nowhere and shit, man. Like, bruh, life will naturally come up with enough of that shit if you out there doing shit. Like, you ain't gotta fucking make shit up, you know? You ain't gotta exaggerate the little things.
fixed a mess they made after they admitted they made the mess. These are not the type of people. These people run from things that they start. They don't man up to anything. The majority of these people who always want to see folks lose, most of the time, once again, cause all the problems for themselves and then turn around and play the victim. Because they love being the victim. Oh, poor them, the victim. You know what being the victim is? It's less work to satisfy yourself, to feel good about yourself. But when you play a victim, the feel good is only temporary. Then you gotta be the victim again. When you live like I do, you only have to say something and be something one time. And that's it.
I would imagine playing the victim also gets tiring, bro. Like, if negativity is all that you have in your life, wouldn't it just get exhausting to fucking constantly have this nothing going good in your life, you know? Like, why? Just why?
No playing the victim over and over. What are you gonna do? Retire a professional crybaby? Anyway, back to what these victims do to themselves. Here's what
True.
they do. Their only offense is to build a fictional defense for themselves. Oh man, look how bad he's doing, worse than me. No. No. You're doing the worst.
That's, you know, competition's great and whatnot, but that's something that I kind of look at too, like just with life in general. People be trying to one up the Joneses kind of thing, and it's like, dude, I'm in competition against myself. I'm in competition to see how I can do better the next day. Always achieving to see what I can do in this lane, to see what I can do in that lane, to keep moving forward and go somewhere with my life. It's one of the reasons why, like, I share a lot of shit on Instagram and whatnot. Not out of, like, look what I can do or something like that. I guess it's more out of seeing beautiful things in life and enjoying life and sharing that with my friends. Like, sharing that with people who care. And the honest truth is, to me, utopia and success and how that would look on the social media, I guess, you know, of the sharing pictures. Like, I would love to be able to go on there and, oh, church is doing this or church is doing that. Like, he's seen this cool shit today and did this cool shit. This is the kind of shit that he enjoys. And so that I have over here is doing this. And this is the kind of shit that they're seeing. And you can be closer with each other through the cool ass shit that you're showing on your Insta, on whatever platform. I don't want to speak up Insta necessarily directly, but that just happens to be the one I prefer right now, because for me it's less drama and it's more sharing your experiences in life kind of stuff. But, like, doing shit and all of us enjoying would be the utopia for me. Like, hey man, check out this shit in this corner of the world. Check out this shit in this corner of the world. Check out this. You know what I mean? No filters, no nothing. Just like, bruh, this shit is dope. This is what I took away from it. Similar to the video version, like what we're doing here on YouTube and Rumble and whatnot. Like, check out this dope shit. This is what I think about this. This is what I think about that. Like, as I get more money myself, and money is only important because it allows me to be able to go places and show things and do things and experience things. Like that's why I want money. I want money for experience. I don't want money for stockpiling money to say I'm a rich guy. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. You know, like I'm happy, I'm content just going and doing shit, experiencing things. So, yeah, man, it just go out and experience life. Share it with your friends, share it with people. Not to one up them, not to one up the Joneses, but to share it, to enjoy it all together, to be like, hey man, that's cool, like that's dope. But I digress. I'm going off on that.
Out of anyone you know, which is why you're trying to make everyone else think they're doing bad. It's simple as that. If you're victimizing yourself, that is what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You are hating on somebody else because they're doing what you wish you were doing. And you know the thing is people hate seeing an empire built. Even worse, they hate seeing an empire thrive. And you know why? Because they're not allowed through the door of the empire because they didn't help build it. Mm-hmm. It ain't that they can't build their own empire. They won't. They're too lazy. Mm-hmm. They're too weak. They cry too much. Not only are they mad they can't get in the door of the empire, they can't be cool with anybody in the empire. Not because they can't, but because the people inside this empire they're trying to destroy doesn't want any part of them. So what do? They sit on the other side of the empire, playing in the mud, just throwing liquid mud at this big stone wall, trying to convince everybody that it's made of mud, when really, it's made of stone. Even if it does have a little bit of mud on it. And to all the ones out here dried up, yelling your last, fuck you, Upchurch. I still wonder, how the hell did you get mud? Being all dried out. Well, crying in the dirt, I guess.
For real, bro. Like, people be doing just dumb shit, just trying to mudsling, just trying to fucking throw hate on other people's names. Like, dude, you don't get why people love someone. You don't get what's great about somebody. I don't know why anybody really wants to get involved in all that drama. I don't know why they want to cause that drama in somebody's life. I don't get the motivations. I don't get the bullshit. Like, I get the money to an extent, but it's desperation when they've been caught up in their bullshit. They don't want to look bad. They don't want to be that bad person. When they finally have done something so big that it will be a permanent mark on their life. I mean, me, myself, I've done bad things. I'm not innocent in any aspect. But I don't feel like I've done anything in my life that was forever life determining. Something as serious as, you know, like I don't have kids, but abandoning your kid or talking shit on your kid or stealing from your kid or, you know, there's a whole lot of crazy shit in the world, man. Whole lot of crazy shit. Y'all like this video? go ahead and hit that like button down below. You know how it go. I appreciate every comment, share, subscribe that I get. Y'all, I just appreciate y'all watching with me, and I appreciate the comments that I get, and I appreciate the people that really show love in the comments. There are some really good people out there that I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all may have brought a tear to my eye with your generosity and your kindness, like your caring. I wish there was more people in the world like that. Sadly, the toxicity is abundant. But we fight through and we push through and just try to put that shit on the side, man. So just know your generosity is greatly appreciated. And you can check me out on all platforms. I'm currently working on, I'm going to put a link tree in there so you guys have a more centralized way to get the links. I got to look into that some more, but I do have everything listed. I just recently added the TikTok link because I know I didn't have that for a while. So things coming, things changing, me progressing. And hopefully we can all progress together. So thank you all for watching, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.